What up, y'all? It's Chris Weathers, aka Shorty C94, back at you again with more sneaker-related content, and we're back with another episode of Purchase or Pass. This is for January 27th, which is today, through January 31st. Now, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, my head still hurts from the L's I took last week on the Street Hawkers and the Notris. Didn't get through on either one. So it's a lot of shoes to get into, and the Lakers are on, so I'm going to try to run through this as quick as possible. I'm already a day behind with the Jordan 5 collection vid. The first shoe that we're going to get into is the women's Dunk Disrupt that came out today. Firecracker colorway. It's a part of the Chinese New Year pack. They retailed at $155 and we're on sneakers. I haven't looked, but it's a Dunk and it's on sneakers, so they probably sold out already. But it would have been a pass for me already because it's a women's shoe. So the next shoe that supposedly came out, but I've heard it's gotten pushed back. I haven't seen it anywhere for sale or anything. I just did an anticipation episode on these yesterday that you could check out. I'll leave a link in the description. But yeah, I mean, these, I don't think that they came out even though they were supposed to. But chances are they will over the next few days. And they'll probably be bricks like they were in 2014.
Goes the other way, drives down a lane, back out to Green. Green for three, off the mark, no good.
So, since I still have this pair, I have no need for the new pair. So, that's a pass. The next shoe that supposedly came out today is the Volt Ultra Boost 1.0 DNA. These supposedly came out on Adidas.com. It's not a regular run-of-the-mill Ultra Boost because it's made out of Prime Blue instead of Prime Knit, which is, Prime Blue is recycled material made from Parley Ocean plastic. It's supposedly high performance. They use no virgin polyester, so no Prime Knit. Like I said, 50% of this Prime Blue upper is textile, and of that 50%, 75% of that 50% is Prime Blue yarn. So it's all made from plastic. It's a pass for me. I mean, these look a lot like the Ivy Park Ultra Boost that my wife has. But again, like I've said in other purchases or passes, I'm kind of over the Ultra Boost. Definitely not paying $180 for it. You know, they're nice, but nah. So those are a pass. But they are supposedly on Adidas.com. The next shoe is another Ultra Boost that came out today. It's the Ultra Boost 21. It's the very first colorway. It's gray. You know, it's got obviously a gray monochromatic upper. Supposedly this shoe has 6% more boost. The appearance is that it's a lot more than 6% boost, but they've installed a new Torsen system. You know, it gives the shoe a wider base, which is better to actually run in. You have a little more stability and support. And these supposedly came out today on Adidas.com as well. So, you know, we have the Concepts Chuck 70 at All-Star BB Evo. This is called the Southern Flame Pack. Basically, it's just two New England-based companies, Concepts and Converse. Converse is located in Boston as well as Concepts. And they've teamed up to create a pack based on Dr. James Naismith. He's the guy who invented basketball. And since basketball was invented in Massachusetts and Springfield, that's kind of why they've done this. It's actually the 130th anniversary of the creation of basketball. Now that I think about it, because basketball was created in 1891. And the colors on these two shoes are based on peach baskets that were originally used as hoops back in the day before the actual basketball hoop, basketball goal, whatever you want to call it, was invented. So these colors are based on that. Obviously, it's a collab with Concept, so it's going to be on the limited side. It is available supposedly on Converse.com and Concepts.com tomorrow at 10 o'clock in the morning, Eastern Standard Time. So I'm intrigued by this because I like storytelling like that, but this is also something that I don't necessarily have to have, so it's a pass for me. The next up is a Dunk Low Premium called Medium Curry for $110. These are nice. Oh, man, they're nice, but they're an Asia exclusive, so that already is a pass right there. So that would have been nice, though. Next up for the 28th is another Ultra Boost 21. This one is Volt. Same extra 6% boost, same wider base, same new Torsen system. They're going to be $180 on Adidas.com tomorrow, January 28th. So the next shoe for the 28th is a Nike Air Force One Low B. Now, if you are like me, you're a little older, all of the Air Force Ones from it seemed like 1999 to maybe 2002, the boxes say Air Force One B. I'm not really sure what B stands for, but this definitely had it on it then, and it's going to have it on it now, which is nice. It's the Air Force One 3M Snake. These originally came out in 2001. They were kind of on the limited side. They're another shoe like kind of the Foamposite where they're slated to come out tomorrow, but on sneakers, I think they come out on the 6th or the 7th now. So I don't know if it's going to be like how the Raygun Kyrie was or how that Indestruct Air Max 95 is, where it comes to retailers first and then it goes to sneakers after. So this could be like that, but this is one I'm actually going to try to go for. I mean, they're $130, which is kind of up there for an Air Force One. I mean, you can ID an Air Force One for less money than that. But this being what it is something I remember from the Nike Talk days. It's definitely something I'm going to go for. So wish me luck. The next shoe for the 28th is the J. Cole Puma Dreamer 2. This is something that Puma is introducing. This is the first colorway of this new silhouette. Still features the RS Tech. It's intended to be worn on and off the court. Tomorrow is J. Cole's birthday. They're going to be $135. And he is showcasing his own signature shoe on his feet and is no longer looking off into the distance for his own dreams and aspirations, but instead looking straight on as if to say, I did it, now it's your turn. I like it. The shoe itself, I mean, the colorway is, the shoe is all yellow and black with a little bit of red. Kind of reminds you of the Dreamville jacket that he wore. They're nice. I know I'm going to sound like a bit of an old head here, but I just like older style Pumas, like Clydes and Romas, Easy Riders. I do like the Future Rider. I mean, it just looks like an Easy Rider on steroids. So this is going to be a pass for me. If they do hang around, which they probably won't, I may scoop a pair later. So then we jump to January 29th, and we have not one but two Jaden Smith New Balance Vision Racers. There's one pair that's coming out that's white and pink, and then there's a pair coming out that is black and pink. Jaden Smith is obviously, he's Will Smith's son, but he's kind of trying to make his own imprint in fashion, music, and movies. And even though this shoe is a bit odd looking at first, it's something that I actually like. Where I'm at, Vision Racers are kind of sitting, so I still want the yellow pair. 150 is just a little bit steep for me, so for that specific shoe. So that's also going to be a pass. Next, we have an Adidas Form Low in Vegeta Tan and black. I mean, it's just an Adidas Form Low. It's a nice colorway, but nothing I have to have. I'm only really interested in the highs. I don't like the strap, but, they're going to be $110. They're going to be on Adidas.com if you're interested in them. The next shoe for the 29th is the Air Force One Low Stussy. This is a hand-dyed pack that's only going to be available on Stussy.com. There is no price just yet. Basically, these shoes are getting a hand-dyed treatment done by Lookout in Wonderland. They're LA-based. Their art practice specializes in plant color, which basically means pairs will be slowly dyed using flora chosen for rich color and medicinal properties. And I guess that means it's going to last longer, and there have been 5 different dyes chosen. My guess is that these are probably going to be somewhere around $130. It's a Stussy Air Force One collab, and it's only going to be on Stussy, so it's probably going to be hard to get. I'm going to try for it, but I'm still probably going to take an L. I like the gray one, and I like the purple. Next for the 29th, we have the Air Jordan 1 Zoom Comfort Paris Saint-Germain. These are $150, so these are a little bit cheaper than your regular standard Jordan 1. There's kind of an iridescent quality to these, so it kind of matches the Paris Saint-Germain colors. The purple is a little bit brighter than the PSG 4 that just came out a little while back. And they're nice. They actually glow in the dark. The swoosh kind of glows blue in the dark. And, they're nice, but again, it's a PSG, so it's probably going to sell out. But nothing I had to have anyway. Next, we have the Asics and S&S Nova Blast and Cozy Pink. These are only going to be on SNS.com. They're going to be $140. They look kind of like an updated Gel Cayano, which isn't bad. I own a couple of those, but this isn't anything I have to have either. So those are going to be a pass. Got another New Balance. It's a New Balance 992. For whatever reason, the 992 is hot. It's one of last year's hottest shoes. I just don't see it. I remember those being hot in the DMV. Those and Foamposites were like shoes I guess you had to have. The 990, 991, 992. This colorway is actually a collab with Paperboy Paris. It's inspired by brunch. An overseas thing. It's going to be on NewBalance.com. I believe they're going to be $150 as well. Nothing I have to have, even though the colorway is nice. It's going to sell out because it's a collab. So the next shoe for the 30th is the Air Jordan 9 University Gold. Now, for whatever reason, these have kind of grown on me a bit. They basically are the charcoal Air Jordan 9, but you just swap out the red for University Gold. And they gave the 23 on the back kind of this weird outline. It's something that they started with the Dream It, Do It 9. They included it on the University Blue 9, the one that just came out in December. Basically looks like the white, black, and red 9, but with blue instead of red. And they've kept it here. It's a nice shoe. They're going to be $190. They're going to be everywhere. Sneakers, Nike.com, Finish Line, Foot Locker, JD Sports, Hibbett. Everybody's going to have these. So they've grown on me, but they still haven't grown on me enough for me to purchase them. So I'm going to pass on these now and hope that I find them in a year at Plato's Closet. So for the 31st, we have the Carhartt Chuck 70 High Dual Pack. It's basically 2 Chuck Taylors. I'm glad they're both Chuck 70s, so you've got that extra padding and that sail midsole. They've got Carhartt logos on the tongue and on the insole. One is brown and the other is camo. They're going to be $110 a piece. They're going to be on Carhartt.com and Converse.com. You know, I actually may try for these. I like the camo ones, and I don't have camo Chucks, I don't think. Next for the 31st is the Air Jordan 1 Low Chinese New Year. These are going to be $130. They're going to be on sneakers. The buzzkill for these is that it's only going to be 8,500 pairs. So the Trophy Room, which is the darker Chicago shoe that's coming out supposedly next month, has 12,000 pairs. So this pair is even more limited than that, 8,500 pairs. So, I mean, they're going to be on sneakers. I don't really have to have these anyway. I don't like Jordan 1 OG lows. I like the regular lows better. I'm probably in the minority with that. But these are actually nice shoes. I like the box, but they're nothing I have to have. I mean, I may try for them just to see, but it's nothing I have to have. So, I guess I'm going to give that a pass. The next shoe for the 31st is the Adidas Form 84 Low. This is another low, but this is better than the Vachetta Town one. This one is just white and green with a sail bottom, so they look like they really could be from 1984. They're going to be $110 on Adidas.com. If these were a Form High, I would actually be interested in these, even though I don't want to pay $150 for a Form, like I said in last week's video. But these are a pass. They're a low. They still have the stupid strap, so I'm good. The last shoe is the Yeezy 700 V2. I don't have the nickname for these. They look a lot like the Static that came out last year or year before. They've changed it a little, but it's sort of like how lately all of the 350s have been looking the same. So, I mean, I've told y'all how I feel about Yeezys. I have no interest in these, so these are a pass as well. There was one shoe that's rumored that's not fully confirmed. Supposedly on the 30th, there is a Kyrie Hybrid S2 that's Chinese New Year themed as well. Kind of has the what the theme going on that was on the best of colorway, but it's still not the best of colorway, so I don't really have to have these either. These look like the Day of Dead Kyrie 4s. I just don't have to have those. So for all the shoes we covered, because we covered 21 shoes, I'm going to try to get the Air Force One 3M Snake. I'm probably going to try to get the Carhartt Chuck 70, the camo one out of that pack. I'm going to try to get an Air Force One Low, hand-dyed Stussy. And that appears to be it. I would try for these Dunk Low Premiums, but they're age exclusive. So that's going to about wrap it up. Make sure and like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram if you already aren't, at ShortyC94. And I appreciate you guys for watching this episode of Purchase or Pass. Peace.